Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. As we know, Rishi Sunak has now pulled the starting lever and they're off and running. There will be an election on July the 4th and the Americans will be overjoyed. Not, of course, because of the election, simply because it's the 4th of July and they're always going to be overjoyed. There'll be fireworks. For the rest of us, though, we have to deal with a couple of issues. Number one, it's a July election. Not auspicious for the Tories. The last time there was a July election, Winston Churchill was booted out by Clem Attlee. You'd think they'd do better than that. We are an ungrateful lot after everything Winston did for us. But hey-ho, he did come back. However, I think for Rishi Sunak, there will be no return. He'll take his untaxed billions, his green card, and sod off to the United States. But why now? Why, all of a sudden, out of the blue, do we have an election? Well, there are many rumours flying around, but one of them seems to have, shall we say, a fibre of truth to it. It seems that the 1922 committee was receiving lots of letters of disapproval of Rishi Sunak. And had they received the requisite amount, there would have been an election, but not a general election, but one for the Tory leadership. It would have been called. The leadership would have been in question. And that, it seems, is why the general election has been called. Rishi Sunak is going out and he's taking his ball with him. If I can't be leader, then no one in the Tory party will be leader. That seems to be what is happening. It seems that the whole country is being thrown into this simply because Rishi Sunak has got an ego way bigger than his 5'3" frame. It does mean, of course, he can now concentrate on buying trousers that fit him. If you watch, he always wears his trousers quite high off the ankle to give the impression of height. But he is, in fact, little. He's a tiny little man. Not for nothing in Parliament is his nickname Mowgli. Well, that's all fine and pleasant, but it does mean that everyone is now scrambling to find the funds. None more so, of course, than the SNP. They really are financially embarrassed, and is by that financial embarrassment that we shall defeat them. Tactical voting, people. Tactical voting. If you're in Scotland and you have a vote, look to see if you are in an SNP seat, who is the most likely to beat them, regardless of whatever party you follow. And vote for that party. You're not voting for anyone, remember. You're voting against the SNP. Get them out, get them to have 0 seats at Westminster and totally bankrupt them. Thanks for listening, take care and goodbye.